live?
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Happy Friday, everybody.
Hello.
How are you? I'm not meaning to be a bit out of breath. I'm running around as usual. There we go. Oh, well, that was quick. It's come up already.
Blimey.
How are you? Do say hello if you're there. It's lovely to see you on a Friday. It's only 2 weeks, but it feels like ages, actually, since we've had a chat.
I think because a lot's happened.
Yeah, a lot's been going on. A lot's been going on. What have you been up to in the last couple of weeks? We have seen lots of you here in the sewing room, which has been very nice, and sew-alongs and things. Hold on, I'm just flicking through. That's an interesting picture. Okay. So, yes, do say hello. Let me know where you are, what you've been up to the last couple of weeks. We've been very busy here. We've done lots of sew-alongs, lots of workshops. We did the Sadie Tunic last week, which is the one you can see behind me, which caused lots of issues. It's got a little twisted sleeve. It's all right once you know what you're doing, it's fine, but it's really nice detail, that twisted sleeve on the Starlark tunic.
Hello, Celia.
Oh, hi Celia, how are you? It's been ages since I've seen you.
Oh, Instagram. Alice is here on Instagram from New York.
Hi Al.
Cynthia's here. Hi, Sally.
Oh, hi Sally. How are you? Sally helped me with we did a test of a new potential trouser workshop on Tuesday, and Sally came to help me. Thank you so much, Sally. That was really interesting, wasn't it?
Cynthia says hi.
Hi Cynthia. How are you? I love the new patterns you sent. You sent pictures of the patterns you might bring to the retreat, Cynthia. That's very nice. Yeah, looking forward to seeing those.
Cynthia says she's on her second Sadie tunic.
Oh, you see, it's very good. Very good. Celia is sewing things for camping, as you do. Is that you, Celia? Are you going camping? In a tent and everything? I've done that for a few years.
No, it's not
Hi
really.
Ruth, how are you?
Hi Ruth.
Nice to see you. So yeah, we did finish the Sadie tunic, and we also finished I meant to bring it in here actually. The Tom and Linda Platt dress, which is a colour block dress. We finished that as well, although mine still does need a sleeve and a hem.
How was Joseph? Tanya says it was amazing. Tanya.
Oh, it
was so good.
So good. We loved it. Loved it. Quite emotional, because just being back in the theatre, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just doing things that we used to take for granted, and we've really missed. So, well, we really recommend it, don't we?
Yeah, definitely.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. We love Jason Donovan.
Jason Donovan was great.
Oh, hi Justine. How are you? Actually joining us today. No beading today. Nice to see you. And Celia says she's trying out a motorhome. Oh,
shall I take a sewing machine? Of course.
Yes, absolutely. Take a sewing machine.
Julie Morris is here.
Hi Julie. Julie did the Sadie tunic, didn't you, Julie? And it looked fantastic. Julie posted a picture on the Mid Her Sewers of her Sadie tunic. So we also started last night doing another sew along, which was the full slip. So it's been busy time for sew alongs. Hi Maggie.
Hi Maggie.
How are you? Hi Janet.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Oh lovely, thank you so much for joining us today. The sun has actually come out. We're quite pleased. We're quite excited, aren't we, as the sun has come out?
We are. Oh yeah, because it bodes well for tomorrow.
For our lovely
because
garden
today the weather forecast said rain all day, and it's been a little showery but mostly sunny.
Mostly dry.
So we're hoping tomorrow it's going to be the same.
Oh, Justine is beading, but the group's finished. Oh, thank you for joining us, Justine.
Good evening, Jean.
Hello Jean. No, we're hoping to see you tomorrow, Justine.
Oh yeah, Julie said she enjoyed doing Sadie tunic.
Yes, we changed the time, Celia, to 5:30 because I'm now doing the workshops here in the sewing room. So so we are.
There will be a cocktail, don't you worry.
Yes, there will be a cocktail. Not everything's changed, just the time, and we're doing every 2 weeks. So, hi Julie.
Hi Julie.
How are you?
It was lovely to see you on Wednesday.
Oh, yes.
In Bloomsbury Square.
Julie and Francis had a little meet up, didn't they, at Bloomsbury? And they had bought 1 or 2 fabrics.
Janet says she's just completed sewing the facing of the Sadie top, including the neck opening.
Well done, Janet. That was a tricky bit, wasn't it? I think it's not that tricky, except it's tricky because of the Starlark instructions.
I see.
But well done. Have you done this? Did you do the sleeve? Twisty sleeve. So here in the sewing room we had lots of workshops as well for the last couple of weeks. We did the CeeLo dress, which is the one that you've often seen Amy wearing, closet core dress, and then we did a weekend sewing school, which was really good fun. 6 ladies all making different things. And then this week I've had a 3-day sewing school which finished today at just after 4 o'clock, which is why we're running around. So Celia says she's doing a few private lessons, so it's lovely to have time to sew some crafting. Oh, that's nice. Nothing couture. Love to see your things you're making, Celia.
Oh, Jilly's already planning another trip at Bloomsbury.
Well, you have the first time you go, you just get some ideas, don't you? And then you go back and actually spend some.
Maureen Morrow is here on Instagram. She says, thank you for sharing your talent.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's lovely to see you. Thanks for joining us. Jean's nearly finished her Sadie Tunic. Oh, she twisted the sleeve the wrong way. Oh no, back over the front. That's the way to do it. So yeah, lots of things were going on this week. The sewing school's been lovely. I've had 6 lovely ladies here all week. Actually, we had an interesting beginning of the week because people were only doing 1 or 2 days. So it's been different people here. So 4 people did 3 days this week and they've all made beautiful things. Some things we might see at the garden party tomorrow. Hopefully Sally and Heather will be wearing things they've made here this week, which will be lovely. So it's been all very busy, very busy. So tomorrow we have our garden party, which will be lovely. And then
Can't believe it's tomorrow.
When we started planning that and we thought August.
No probs.
It seemed like ages away, didn't
It'll
it?
definitely be sunny.
Yeah, it's going to be. We have a marquee for those of you that are coming, don't worry.
Yeah, marquee that does have heaters.
Yes,
also.
and it's very pretty. So after the garden party, I've actually got a couple of days off. Amazing. But then next week we've got lots of workshops next week. The Southport dress, one of the ones you've probably seen, Amy and I, we love the Southport dress.
Yeah, live in that as well.
Yeah, live in that one. That's on Wednesday. And then the Kilo dress, which was the one I wore on my open day, and I have worn it on live as well. I thought we'll do a workshop for that, and that's fully booked, I'm afraid. So that's on Thursday. Fitting and finishing on Friday for those little things you might need some help with.
Hello, Catherine.
Oh, Catherine, they only arrived today. Catherine has the the tubes that we saw Mary Funt using on our trims so along. So I've just sent those over to her. Well, that was a while ago I sent those. It takes a long time to get to you, Catherine.
Afternoon, Claire. She's also doing her Sadie facing. Lots of Sadie Tunic finishing today.
Lovely, well done. Well done. I think once you've made one, you'll want to make more of them because once you get that twist in the sleeve and everything, it is really good. I'm glad your trim tubes arrived anyway, Catherine. That's good. Good news. We've all got to play with them now, haven't we? Now they've all arrived. No excuses. Tanya, Tanya's watching, I think. Did you get my email? I've got the trim tubes now, so just let me know if you'd like to collect them from here or if you'd like me to post them to you. What's Celia making? Armchair covers for camping chairs. That's a good idea. No one wants to be sticking to the plastic. What, the trim tubes? Oh, have a look in your spam, Tanya. I did send it out a couple of weeks ago. Just that I've got them anyway. So let me know if you'd like me to send them to you, or you'd like to come and collect them. So we've got coming up a Kilo dress, fitting and finishing, introduction to couture next Saturday, which is one of my techniques of just to give an introduction to couture sewing. If you're thinking about maybe making a couture jacket, like the cardigan style jacket, working with Linton tweed, we spend a day looking at working with Linton. We actually make a 3-piece sleeve, which is the sleeve you would have in a couture jacket. It takes all day, but there are lots of techniques in the sleeve which could be carried forward into other parts of the garment. So that's next Saturday, and there is space on that one actually. On Sunday we're making a t-shirt. So fancy doing that. There's space on that next Sunday. And then Monday and Tuesday the following week is the Tunic Bible workshop. Now you may remember that we chatted about the Tunic Bible a while ago, and I think we broke Amazon. Everyone went and bought the book. So I put a workshop in for August, which sold out really quickly. But unfortunately, 2 ladies have had to pull out. So there are 2 spaces on the Tunic Bible workshop next Monday and Tuesday. So some of you, those of you who don't know, the Tunic Bible is a great book. It's by, let me grab the book.
It's right behind you, I think, the tunic.
Oh, this is the Tunic. Yes, I was going to grab the book as well, which is somewhere here. I might have handed out my last one. I've got some more that just arrived. The Tunic, but this is Amy's version of the Tunic Bible here. the book has a basic tunic style in it, and then you can choose what you'd like to do. Hold on, I've gone over my trousers, sorry. Ultra wide leg trousers on today. Then you can choose what you'd like to do with the neckline. You can have plackets on the inside, on the outside, you can have collars, no collars, sleeveless with sleeves. So it's a very good workshop. In fact, it's a 2-day workshop, mainly because it takes so long for us to decide which one to do. So 2 spaces on that if you'd like to come and join us on that.
Claire says her first piece of Linton ever has arrived today, but she hasn't unpacked it yet.
Did you buy something in the sale? It is the Linton sale at the moment, you may have noticed.
I haven't been on.
I just put a little link to that on the Claire Threads page, just to remind you.
Yeah, that naughty little link you put up, I spotted it.
Oh, thank you, Ruth.
What are you wearing?
This is the Couture jacket by Papercut Patterns, and I'm wearing this today because this is one of my new sew-alongs. In September, you can join me on a sew-along on a Thursday evening to make this jacket. It's by Papercut Patterns. In fact, the name of the pattern's changed. This used to be called the Couture kimono, but controversy over kimono, so it was then called the Couture jacket, and now she's changed the name of it. I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit pale. She's changed it to the Lunar jacket, but it's the same pattern.
Claire did, encouraged by the Monday night ladies.
Enabling everyone to buy Linton. So yes, this is the Couture or Lunar jacket by Papercut Patterns, and you can wear it as a jacket, but I quite like, it's got these ties, I quite like to wear it as a top. So we're doing this as a new sew-along starting in September, if you'd like to join me for that. The other new sew-along I put up, you might remember a while ago I mentioned Trend Patterns Pleated Shirt, this one here. That one is the...
Ruth is saying that's the linen one I made in class.
Yes, it is. It's the same one. It's the same one, Ruth. You made in the... This is a nice drapey fabric. But do you remember on the class I'd forgotten to bring this in, hadn't I? So we did it as a class here in the sewing room, and I forgot to bring my one in. This is the one I was talking about. This is a lovely, very fine linen that Amy bought me from Mr. Rosenberg at one of the shows. That's a close-up of the pleat shirt there. That's another sew-along that I'm doing in October. So if you'd like to join me on a Thursday evening to make this lovely shirt, or in September to make this jacket, please do. They're all up on the website. And these are the trousers I've got on are just a wide leg trouser, simplicity pattern.
Well, no one can see those because you haven't stood up.
Oh no, but I keep running over them in my chair. They're just very they're lovely pale lilac-y linen from Bloomsbury. So I'm just going to pull them up before I sit down. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it just makes it look a bit different, and it makes it nice for a top, doesn't it, Ruth, if it's in the soft fabric. But I've got some nice fabric that I bought from, what was the cloth, Cloth Atelier fabric? Cloth Atelier, wasn't it, at Thread Festival?
Oh yeah.
They were opposite us at Thread Festival. I bought some nice fabric from them, so I'm going to make mine with that on the sew-along. So that's a couple of new sew-alongs that are coming up, as well as the another trim class with Mary Funt. She's going to be doing a bit of a recap on what we've done before, plus some new techniques as well, if you want to join us for that one in September. So what have you all been up to? I've been keeping an eye on Her Sewers page. There's been lots going on. After the demo on the last live of the wing needle, Ruth went straight off and hemmed her linen trousers, which looked fantastic.
It looks so great.
Well done, Ruth. That's brilliant. Now, I mentioned, I think I said when we were looking at the threads, I don't sell this, and I think people might have thought I don't sell the wing needles, but I do sell the wing needles. They're also called hem stitch needles. So if you're looking to buy those, have a go at that technique with the wing needles. We have got them on the website. They are sometimes called hem stitch needles as well. I think Catherine was asking me that this morning, so sorry about that. You can get them from me.
Here's a demo. We don't sell the stuff.
We do sell the stuff. I don't sell the thread, but I do sell the needles. So yeah, they looked great, Ruth. Well done. And Justine, your holiday wardrobe looks amazing. You've been making so many things. Fantastic. Looking forward to seeing what you're going to wear tomorrow at the garden party. Margaret and Jean posted some pictures of their little visit to Lamazi Fabrics. And Lamazi have now got a warehouse in Horsham, which you can visit by appointment. So if you want to have a little look at Lamazi Fabrics, do have a look there. And Julie posted pictures of her Sadie top. Julie, that was fantastic. Your Sadie top and your tie front blouse. You finished both of them. You're so good. I did finish my Sadie tunic, but I haven't finished my my tie front blouse.
Janet, hope you still have some of the wing needles left on Thursday. Yeah. I do think we've got quite
a few, isn't there, over there?
I'm gonna look.
Do you want me to put you on by with your scissors, Janet?
Oh, there's loads actually.
Yeah.
There's also a double hem stitch needle.
There is, yeah. I did show that one last week.
Yeah.
It's a single needle and a wing stitch, so you can do one way and then back the other way.
Yeah, we've got quite a few.
We have got quite a few, Jan. If you'd like me to put one by for you with your scissors for when you collect them, I'd be happy to do that. What else is coming up? What else have you been up to? Louise posted a picture of her CeeLo dress. Janet says yes, please. Which she made here in the sewing room, finished at the weekend sewing school. And just so that everyone knows, Louise's dress has oars on it. It's not glasses. I think everyone thought it was wine glasses at one point. It's actually oars. Suzanne posted a lovely picture of her Sadie top. It's been very popular, the Sadie top. And the outfit that she's wearing, Suzanne's not with us today because she's at a wedding, and the outfit she posted on the Mid-Her Service is what she's wearing today. So a lovely pleat detailed dress and a Yannicka jacket, which looks fantastic. Jo posted a picture of some beautiful buttons from Mason's Fabrics. They were fantastic.
Justine's going to surprise us tomorrow.
Lovely. Looking forward to that, Justine.
Very
Amy and I are both making new dresses.
I haven't finished mine.
We've both got to finish them tonight. So, yes, that'll be late tonight.
Classic lastminute.com sewing session.
Well, I've been teaching every day and then sew-alongs every evening, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, hi Mum. Nanny's watching.
Hi Nan.
Thanks for joining us.
I think Alice and Xanthi are watching on Instagram.
Oh, Zan, how are you?
I saw her name pop
Lots
up.
of love to Zan. So yes, Jo posted a picture of the fantastic buttons by Mason's Fabrics, and they're really bright colours. And I had a quick look, and Mason's Fabrics have actually got 10% off of everything on the website at the moment. The code Masons10. So if you like those buttons, might be a good time to get them. So yeah, did you see that one? They were really lovely bright colour ones. And Pat posted a picture of her lovely kimono jacket that she made on the weekend sewing school, which was fantastic, Pat. And so she always wonders why when her husband takes a picture it turns out like a video.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Slightly movie ones.
Yeah, movie ones. And Pat did couching on her sleeves. So where we all did top stitching, she did couching, which is where you lay down a thread and you zigzag over it.
They looked really cool.
So you get a bit more definition for all the lines. It looked very good.
Sally Scott did that on hers as well.
Yeah, she did. Yes, yeah. Sally was hoping to get home in time to watch us, but she had to go from. Sally was here today, but she has to get back to Winchester, which can take up to an hour depending on traffic. So.
Celia.
Oh, there you go. Amazing what a wing needle can make to some of the decorative stitches. Yeah, that's the one I did the daisy stitch last week, Celia. Isn't it lovely? Especially on something like a linen with like a nice open weave fabric. So everyone's playing with those this week. So yeah, you've all been very busy. I've loved watching what you've all been making. It's been fantastic. So obviously Amy and I have been busy, as well as being busy organising garden parties and teaching this week, making dresses for tomorrow. And we have got a photographer coming. So yes, see, a day off on Sunday. If you sew the Sadie facing from the right side, how do you get the curves looking so good? I sew from the wrong side, Claire. If you have sewing machine with a drop-in bobbin, you should find that your stitching is as even on the bobbin side as it is on the top side. Do a little test, but I think you'll find you can sew them from the wrong side, then you can just stitch around the edge where the overlocking is.
Janet said her white wine has arrived, so it must be Friday. I can't wait for my white wine today, Janet.
That's time day. Cocktails. Can't wait for that.
Yeah. But yeah, we do have a photographer tomorrow.
Yes, we've got a photographer, so at least we'll have some decent pictures, because we're terrible. We always mean to take pictures ourselves, but we're so busy chatting to everybody.
And they'll be edited too.
Yes, oh yes. So there'll be some good pictures tomorrow. Well,
we always forget. Always get too busy and distracted, and we never get enough good ones.
No, exactly. So that'll be fun tomorrow. If everyone's made the effort to dress up, we thought we'd get a photographer to take some nice pictures. Very excited about that. Oh, just a quick while, just mentioning garden party. The postcode for the garden party is not the one that was on the email, but we will send out an email to.
Yeah, I sent an email out this week to anyone that had bought a ticket, and for some reason, I don't know how I did it, I put a completely wrong postcode in. I don't even know what that postcode is for.
No, it should be GU29OEP, but we will send out a letter, email.
Yeah, but if you Google the Royal Oak Midhurst, it comes up. But
thank you to Helen for pointing that out to us.
Yes, thank
so
you,
we don't want
Helen.
anyone getting confused and driving around the country looking for us.
Yeah, bizarre. I don't know how I did that. So
I want to look up where that postcode is.
Yeah. Also, but I'll put it in the email. I meant to say they do have an overflow car park. So when you drive in, if the first car park when you drive in is full, there's a field that is open and there's a little sign.
There's lots of parking.
Yeah, there's loads of parking. But I had meant to say that in the email as well. Failed at my job.
There's a lot to say. Lots to do. We've had lots of lovely donations already for the silent auction.
Yeah, lots of fabrics coming in for the silent auction. Oh, Ruth's got an old-fashioned. Sorry I can't join you tomorrow. I have a fabulous time.
Thank you. You'll see the photos, Ruth, and maybe you'll get down in for our Christmas one, which we will start planning straight after this one.
We're doing sun dances at the moment. We're just doing little dances round, praying for sun.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, there's lots.
Or at least praying for no rain.
Yes. Yeah. There's lots of blue sky at the moment.
At the moment.
Just watching those clouds.
Or we just drink so much Pimm's we don't care if it's raining.
No, we'll go out.
Talking of parking at Brighton, do we have to book for the hotel car park in advance? No, Catherine, you can't book the parking. It's just first come, first serve for that one.
But there's
plenty. There's two floors. Floor 2 and 4 belong to the hotel, so we've never had a problem finding one.
No,
but
it should be fine.
Should be all good.
Oh, Heather's late and she's only over the road.
Oh, Heather, what have you been doing?
Heather's been with us this week for the sewing school and is staying in their little cottage over the road and is coming to the garden party tomorrow, so staying tonight as well. So,
quite a few people staying over, I think.
Yes, we might have a nice evening tomorrow as well as an afternoon. It's going to be fun. I'm glad we're staying, actually.
There are still a couple of tickets available to anybody that had forgotten.
We can sell a ticket on the door.
We can sell some tickets on the door, as well. Yes. If you decide you want to bring a friend or a husband, there are a couple of husbands coming.
Yes, there are, which would be nice.
Yeah, more the merrier.
It's going to be lovely. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
it's going to be fun. So what else have I got to tell you? Just looking at my list, see what else I've got to tell you about.
Is it the cottage behind North Street?
Yes, it's the pear tree cottage. That's why you couldn't get in, Janet. It's Heather's fault. Poor Janet couldn't find anywhere to stay. Yeah, I think
it's our garden party. We've booked out Midhurst.
Yes. It's Goodwood and the Midhurst Sewing Room garden party that sells out all the B&Bs. Other things I've got on my list to tell you about. That's my Janet. So Sadie Patton's new jacket, the Leon jacket. Ruth put that up on the Midhurst Sewers and said, what do we think about sew-along for that? So let me know if you'd like me to do that as a sew-along. It's a board wool jacket, but similar to the Berlin jacket. It's got the nice lapped seams and things like that on it, but it's a shorter version. So if you'd like that.
Heather says, sorry, Janet. Got to be quick.
Yeah, got to be quick round here. So if you'd like me to do that as a sew-along, maybe we'll do it as a day sew-along. So I've run out of evenings at the moment. So yeah, let me know if you'd like me to do that. It looks like a really nice pattern and we should be able to make that in a day with board wool. And the other thing we were talking about this week, the new film, When We Feel Safe to Go to the Cinema in November, we can go and see the new Stanley Kubrick, isn't that? No,
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott film about the Gucci family.
Very excited.
Starring Lady Gaga. Which comes out.
It's not just really Lady
good.
Gaga.
No, lots
there
of
are
people.
So many people.
I will share the trailer actually onto the page later. Oh, who's going to come? Yes. So I'm going to make a note of who wants me to do this. I'll see who wants me to do it. The Leon jacket. That's one person. I'll share the trailer because it looks really good. And it'll be well worth.
Yeah, Jared Leto's in it.
That's right. You wouldn't recognise him, would you?
And I can't remember. There's two other really big actors, and I can't remember who they are. And
that's great. Anyway, I'll post the trailer.
Very excited.
Who's been watching Making the Cut then?
Me.
Loving Making the Cut. The only thing is they're doing 2 episodes a week, so it's going to be over far too quickly.
I know. It's down to 3 already.
Loving Gary.
He's my favourite.
Yeah. I really like Gary.
We can't do too many spoilers.
No, I can't tell you too much. I don't know who. If you've got Amazon Prime, we're talking about Making the Cut on Amazon Prime, and the new season. So it comes out on a Friday, They're putting out 2 episodes at a time at the moment, so it's very good if you're watching that. And the other thing we've been watching, of course, is the Olympics.
We did very well today.
Very distracting.
I was watching the Olympics today when I was doing some admin.
Yeah. And are we loving Tom Daly? Yes, we are.
With his knitting.
With his knitting. Yes, we are. He's very good with his knitting.
He knitted a dog coat.
He's a lovely Team GB cardigan today. He showed. Really nice. There's a little video on
Gary for the win.
Gary for the win.
I think so too. I love the one that he painted during the filming. Yeah. That was really cool.
He's got such good instincts, hasn't he?
Very cool, yeah.
And I feel that he's obviously had a bit of a tough time and lost a bit of confidence, and when he's having to close his shop and everything. So, he's brilliant. Really like Gary. Maybe it's not won't be the final tonight.
No, I think there'll be 2 more. Because it will be down from 3 to 2 and then 2 to 1. What else have I got on my list here? Jean recommended a lovely book written by one of the curators from the V&A today. I've been watching Inside the Museum, BBC 2. I need to catch up on it. There's lots of textiles apparently. BBC 2, Inside the Museum, which is behind the scenes of the V&A. And Jean was telling us today about a book called Patchwork, A Life in Clothes, which has been written by one of the curators. She's been there a long time, and she's written like a diary of her time at the V&A. I was watching Olympics climbing and bouldering. I used to mountain climb myself. Oh, Janet.
They're amazing, those the climbing ones. They're like Spider-Man going up the wall, aren't they? It's crazy. Watching all these sports that I never thought I'd be interested in.
Well, that pentathlon today, it was the modern pentathlon.
Oh, what does
so
that
it
mean?
was shooting, fencing and show jumping.
Oh.
I know. And we won gold.
Got gold.
We got gold. Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's why I was really confused. I was like, there's no running in this.
I did watch the hockey this morning. We got bronze in the hockey, didn't we? Anyway, loving the Olympics. Very distracting. I keep waking up and then it's on and keep watching it. Very good. We're doing very well. Very proud of our Team GB.
Yeah, we're 4th now. Very exciting.
Yes, I couldn't do any of those things.
No.
Makes me tired watching it.
Well, a lot of them have normal jobs, Mum. There's no excuse.
Sewing was an Olympic sport, right? Drinking tea.
Good sports.
So I've already mentioned the new sew-alongs. I have put a couple of new workshops up for next year. I think I've put a new Tunic Bible up for next year as well. So keep an eye out for those as well. And I'm going to do a little demo today. And I'm ahead of time today, Ames. Did I take you by surprise then?
You did. I was just
sitting there, just chilling. Well, I thought we've got lots to do for the garden party.
True.
Today. So I wanted to do a little demo today. And I wanted to talk about something that we talk about a lot in class, obviously, is fitting. But one of the areas that I often have to do alterations on is shoulders. So I wanted to talk to you about altering a pattern to fit at the shoulders. One of the things that we often have to do, before you move that in, can I just do a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Because one of the things I wanted to talk about was the shoulder slope. And our clothes hang from our shoulders. These are our coat hangers, and we've all got slightly different angles here. So if you're having trouble fitting a garment, you often feel you want to be pulling it up here. It could be because your shoulder slope is different from that of the pattern. You might have more slopy shoulders. Some of us have got one shoulder that slopes more than the other. And what you need to do, I should have brought some tracing paper. Could you cut me a little bit of tracing paper? Oh, it's behind my desk. Sorry, I just remembered I needed a bit of tracing paper. I didn't think about didn't get my stuff ready till just before we came on air, as usual. So anyway, shoulder slopes. It could be because your shoulder slopes more or less than the pattern. Like with everything in commercial patterns, they have to pick an average, and we have to sort of alter it to fit our own bodies. There are 2 ways that you can check the shoulder slope, but both of them mean drawing a pattern of your shoulders. One of them is to put some paper on the wall and stand against the wall and get somebody to come along with a pencil and draw straight down your neck and across your shoulders like that, marking your neck point and your shoulder point. Same on that side as well. So do that so you can check if you are asymmetric. I did notice that you said, Jilly, a Mondrian dress workshop. I'll make a note of that. So once you've done that onto some paper, I did this with Jan last week on the weekend sewing school, because she always has a problem with her shoulders. She's just got one.
Hi, Sally.
Shoulder
Sally's
slightly.
just got there.
Oh, well done, Sally. Don't worry. You have an excuse of being late, not like Heather, who's only across the road. Sally's driven all the way to Winchester. We've had a lovely week, haven't we, Sally? Done lots of lovely things. I'm just talking about altering a pattern for your shoulder slope. So you can stand against the wall and draw your shoulder slope and then cut that out, and that's a pattern for your shoulder. Or you can use a flexible curve. This is a flexible curve. Sally, other Sally will recognise this. We did this when we were playing with the trouser workshop on Tuesday, that was. I got an extra long, I do sell these. I got an extra long one because I do crotch curves with this one. But if you're doing a shoulder curve, you need somebody else to help you with this, but you would put this over your shoulder and get the shape of your shoulder. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Like that. And then you would have the shape of your shoulder, which you can then, that's not really my shoulder. You could then put that onto some paper and draw that onto the paper, and you have the shape of your shoulder. You would then cut it out and you have your pattern for your shoulder. Once you've got that, you can lay that onto your commercial pattern. I'm going to show you how you can alter the pattern to match your shoulder slope. So while I'm moving the camera, I'm just going to draw a shoulder slope onto here, and I'll do something that's quite exaggerated because that makes it better for my sample.
Yeah.
I want to do
There's a lot of obstacles in here today.
so, for instance, say that I have either with a flexible curve or drawing on the wall got that shape for my shoulder, like that. If you lay that onto a commercial pattern at the neckline there, you can see that if that's your shoulder and that's the pattern shoulder, this is never going to fit properly, and this could be causing a whole load of problems that you're probably thinking, oh, I've got to take up the shoulder here to make that fit. But that's not what we do, because we don't want to affect the armhole, because then you get into all sorts of problems if you just take off this bit here. That's going to affect your armhole and your sleeve fitting. It's fine for sleeveless dress, but not ideal. So what you need to do is, like a lot of things when we're pattern cutting, first of all, what I always say is draw your stitching on, draw your seam allowance on, because all pattern alteration should be done to the stitching line, not the cutting line. So whenever you're doing pattern alterations, try and think about adding your stitching line. So if your seam allowance is 1.5 centimetres, you'll be adding a stitching line that's 1.5 centimetres from the edge, like that. Often when I'm doing things like this, I just cut the seam allowance off, do all the alterations, then put them back on again, but that's a bit more time consuming. If you draw a line parallel to the grain line, I normally do it sort of in the middle of the shoulder, there, and then perpendicular to that line, you've got a dart, do it above the dart. This is a bit annoying, it's quite a big dart here, but anyway, we'll ignore that dart. Okay, so you draw a line parallel to the grain line, and then draw one perpendicular below the armhole and above the dart, and I'm going to cut that piece out. Like that. So this bit I can slide up or down now. So if I lay my piece of paper back onto the pattern here, and I'm going to lay it at the stitching line, because that's the stitching line corner there, I can then slide my pattern down. I can grab hold of it. Yes, I can grab hold of it. There we go. Slide my pattern piece down. There we go, like that.
Can I just move your...
Can you see that?
I'm just going to move your tea out of the way so I can move the camera in.
So I've matched the... At the neck here I've matched, and I've slid my little section down so that the corner here matches my slope. Like
so
that.
Corner to corner.
Yeah, so here and here. Like that. I would then stick that down if I hadn't left my sellotape all the way over there. Okay, so I've used my pattern. I've made sure I know that my slope is correct.
Oh, it's a dodgy one. Excuse me one moment.
Stick it down when I get some tape.
Hold the line callers.
No,
oh no, very dodgy. Okay.
Just give me a little bit.
There. How much? Oh,
that much. That'll do. Thank you very much. There we go. Just stick that down. There we go. Okay, so that's stuck down now. And then once you have got the slope right, you can then redraw your stitching line from this corner to this corner. Like that. And your seam allowance line as well. So that pattern now has the correct shoulder slope for you. And we haven't changed your armholes. So if you are having problems with shoulders and you always feel that you want to pull up your shoulders, or you might feel that it's too tight there. You may have very broad shoulders or very square shoulders, in which case you would do the same thing, but take that up and you'll get a much better fit. Because like I say, our clothes always hang from our shoulders. So I hope that helps. There's one more alteration I want to talk to you that I do a lot with shoulders, and that is altering the length of this line. So all the measurements that we do at the beginning, if you've measured from your neck to your shoulder, and you're shorter, so it would mean that your armhole will be falling off your shoulder. We need to shorten this line. Okay, so once you've got the angle right, and you've checked this measurement, and it's too long, we need to shorten it. So what you would do for that one, can you just get me a little more tape and stick it on the tape? Is you draw a line from the middle of the shoulder into the armhole. Now I normally go from the middle of the shoulder here to the armhole before it starts to curve, basically. So I'm doing this armhole here. So I'm drawing a line like that from the middle of the shoulder seam through the armhole. And for this one, I'm going to cut along this line. Everyone's gone very quiet. I'm concentrating on my pattern.
Concentrating. This is very interesting.
Running off and getting a cup of tea. I'm just going to put another bit of tape there because I can see that's going to just come undone. I always use lots of tape. Cut along this line to your stitching line. Like I said, all alterations should be done to the stitching line. And turn that around and cut in from this side. Cut in from that side. So I've got a pivot point at the armhole there. Sorry, I keep turning this round, don't I? I've got a pivot point there. Okay, so now if I want to make this shoulder shorter, I can just overlap it like this. So I can pivot it at the armhole here and overlap it. So if I want to make it 1/2 centimetre shorter, I would just overlap it by 1/2 centimetre. If you've got very broad, long shoulders, you might want to open this up this way and add a piece in here. So whatever you need to do, if you need to make it longer, a centimetre longer, you'd add a centimetre in here. So I'm going to make this longer just for this experiment.
Hi, Jen.
Oh, hi Jen, how are you? So I would just stick that down like that. So I've made that shoulder longer, and now I'm going to draw a line from this point at the shoulder, the neck, to this point at the shoulder to straighten it up like that. And the same if you were going to shorten the armhole as well. You would overlap it and then draw your line from here to here, and then you can draw your seam allowance as well. There you go. So we have changed the shoulder slope and lengthened the shoulder, and we haven't really affected anything else on the garment. Your seam line here hasn't changed at all. If your cutting line looks a bit out, you can just fill that in, smooth that out a little bit, but it really hasn't changed anything else on the garment. So there you go, 2 little pattern cutting problems, which hopefully will help you with fitting your garments. Do check your shoulders because everything hangs from here.
Well,
there you go.
there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
I hope you found that helpful. Thank you, Jen. Like a little bit of clever pattern cutting, don't we? Things that help you do fitting. Very into our fitting. Thank you, Helen. It is easy. It really is just about taking one thing at a time. I know we often think, that we all have, we seem to spend a lot of time altering patterns, but it's important. And the more you do it, the more you get to know your body, and you know how your body fits into commercial patterns. Because there are none of us can fit a commercial pattern. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, there you go. Janet's saying she's got narrow shoulders.
Is there an order for bust lowering, widening sleeves, and possibly shoulders?
I would start with shoulders, Catherine. Start with shoulders because everything hangs from there, and then once you've got the shoulder right, then you can check this measurement from here to here, in case you need to move the dart down, and then widening sleeves. So I would do shoulders and then bust, sort of working down, and then you can do the sleeves separately. I'll have a look and see what I've shown you as far as pattern cutting. Maybe we'll do. I think I've done a sleeve on a live before. We could do a sleeve, yeah. So that's how you do. Oh, I've just messed that all up now. Just done that. There you go. So that's how you do those shoulders. I hope you found that helpful. So ignore that now. If there's any other little fitting demos you'd like me to do on the lives, any little pattern cutting demos, do let me know. I'm quite happy to do that. Moving darts. Probably not full bust adjustment, that's quite a long one, but I could
you can do a class on that.
Yeah, exactly. But any little ones like that, just doing little ones like that, how to make a shoulder. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love a bit of fitting, chopping patterns up, making them look like Frankenstein patterns, covering them in masking tape. Oh, there you go. Jilly's got similar shoulders. You've got quite broad shoulders then, Jilly. So you might need to move your shoulders up to get a good fit. It's well worth checking. Well worth checking. So that's all my bits today. I think we should get Amy in now.
Okay. Marge says, so clever. Thank you for demonstrating.
Ah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm just going to grab my tea and then I'll move over out the way.
Okay.
There we go. Go. A bit more.
A little bit. There you go.
There we go. So Amy's going to come in now. So Instagram, we won't be able to see your comments now. So
do still comment away.
Bear with us.
Amongst each other. Hello, everybody.
Oh, Janet's saying my FBA online course is well worth it. And it's bargain. Thank you, Janet. It's always good getting the online classes because then you've got them, haven't you, forever. You can just
and there's quite a few obstacles over here today.
There is, isn't there? Don't spill your cocktails. That would be no good at all.
No, that's the important bit.
It is. Amy's got her pre-event outfit on.
This is my event outfit. I'm sure you've seen. I think was it Threads? I was running around and I was in my dungarees, and that's the same today. In fact, I really
smell of latex, don't you?
I smell of latex because I've been blowing up balloons. Well, I've not been blowing them up. I have a machine, but yeah, ready for tomorrow. Yeah,
those of you who were here today, at the end of the day, you'll have thought, "What's that funny noise coming from the office?"
My balloon blower.
It's Amy's balloon pump.
Yeah. So you're welcome, Jilly. It's lovely to see you. What's the dungarees pattern? The Harleen dungarees by Merchant & Mills.
We have got the patterns here, I think.
Yeah, we do.
And the hardware kits as well.
Yeah, I love them.
It's such a good pattern, Ruth. It's a really good pattern.
I can't wait to have some time to make them again. I want a few different pairs. I want really sort of a wintry pair. And I wonder if you could make them in like a wool.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, for winter, like a lightweight wool. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
You could make a Linton pair.
A Linton pair of dungarees. I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah, it's gonna line them in silk.
Yeah.
Stop thinking about it. We've got enough.
I've got to make the dress for tomorrow. Yeah. Yes. You do need to try them, Ruth.
Yeah, we did it as a sew along, and it was really good fun. There's lots of pieces, and some of them are a bit of an odd shape, but just take it step by step.
Yeah, really fun make, really cool.
It is good. It is good. Even Jamie made some, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
We did decide when we were making them that we should all go off to Greece and jump off a pier like Mamma Mia.
Yeah, you can't. You made yours in silk.
I did, yes. Anyway, so we've already talked about the garden party as far as what you've been up to this week, haven't you? So,
we did all my bit first.
Yeah. There's still retreats coming up though.
There are. Retreats are now nearly sold out. We had some people couldn't make it. We've then sold those places again. So I think we've got 1 or 2 places on our Brighton sewing retreat at the end of this month, and Makes Atelier the week after, first week of September.
Only one place on that, I think.
One space on that one now.
But Totnes is sold out.
Totnes is sold out, yeah. But there's maybe a place coming available, so do let me know if you want to be put onto the waiting list of Totnes.
Yeah.
Because there's one lady, not sure. Oh, is she, Jen? I had a booking for somebody the other day from Gosport, and I wondered if that was your friend.
Wondered if it was your friend, Jen.
Is it Tanya? Trying to remember now. That's my.
Yeah, we thought we didn't recognise the name. We wondered if she comes from Gosport, if she might know you.
Wondered if that was a friend of yours.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that's good.
Excellent. It's Tanya.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it?
Very well remembered.
Like an elephant.
Yes.
No, usually I forget. If it's somebody new that I've never met, my the name's gone. So until I've met you, it's really difficult. Yeah, that's really lovely. Oh, good. That's good that we know that, because now we'll know to sit you together.
Yes, it is good.
Oh, you're sharing a room. Lovely.
Ah, that's a good idea. We'll have a lovely time. How exciting. We're looking forward to that.
We are.
Yeah. Forward to getting back to
that
Brighton.
one. Yeah.
So what cocktail have you got today?
Well, because of the garden party,
blame it on the events.
I'm very sorry. Yeah, event weekends cocktails are a little bit boring. So
you had a really fancy one planned, didn't you?
I did.
Then ran out of time
I just
to go
ran
and
out of time. I couldn't get to Tesco's in time to get the extra bits that I needed, so I had to just go with what I already had here. So we're having a gin and tonic with a twist.
There's not much gin in that bottle. Oh, so it's
Yes, it is.
This is.
We're having an elderflower gin and tonic.
Ah, Cynthia would like this. Look, some more
another use for your Saint Germaine. This is like the 3rd or 4th cocktail that I found now.
That's
I
very
don't
good.
know if you can call this a cocktail, but still. Another good thing I discovered at the weekend. I was away with my girlfriends at the weekend, and we had Aperol spritzes on the first night. And then the next night we still had loads of Aperol, but we didn't have the Prosecco and the Prosecco. So put Aperol in your gin and tonic.
Oh,
lovely. Really nice. Just like...
No, you haven't missed the cocktails, Celia. We're just starting, look.
Yeah.
It's a gin one, you'll be pleased to know.
It's coming out now. So Brighton gin glasses. We have got Brighton gin coming to the Brighton retreat.
We have.
Again.
And they've just started doing gin in tins.
They do it in a can,
In a
yeah. I do have... My thingy's a bit far away. Sorry, I've got... There's a lead right underneath me.
So it was Aperol spritz in your gin and tonic?
You put the Aperol in your gin and tonic. Yeah, just like half the amount of the gin. It's so yummy. Yeah, really nice. So if you've got Aperol in your cupboard...
Is there a name for this cocktail?
An elderflower gin
Amy's,
and tonic.
Amy's elderflower gin.
Well, it is a thing. If you don't have the Saint Germaine, you can use elderflower cordial, but I just like making things extra alcoholic.
And we like using the Saint Germaine because we like getting the pretty bottle out.
Yeah. Okay, so ice. And then a double shot of gin. I'm afraid there's no garnish today.
It's all gone out the window.
Sorry.
Standards have slipped.
Sorry. Well,
You've got very
if you want a balloons tomorrow, then I'm sorry.
You have got very pretty nails.
I do. They're to match my dress. I took some of the fabric of my dress to my nail lady yesterday, so she did some nail art in the same pattern as my dress.
Very nice.
Very clever she is. So, double shot of gin per person.
I've got a lot of balloons to blow up.
We're going to have to stay and blow up balloons if we're drunk in this. And then a shot, or 25 mils of the elderflower. This is not quite as potent as cordial, so I would say do maybe a little bit less of cordial, or just do it to taste, because otherwise it will be a bit overpowering. There we go. And then I've got the Fever Tree Mediterranean Tonic, but they do also do an Elderflower one.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Which is really nice, and that wouldn't make it too... I'll just leave that there. And then I would normally say garnish with some lemon, but I don't have that.
See you tomorrow, Janet.
See you tomorrow, Janet.
Enjoy your supper with your wine.
There we go. Tonic.
That's a nice drink.
Yeah, so normally, I would say put a bit of lemon in there, but we don't have any now.
Bring the straws.
No, I didn't bring the straws, sorry.
It's all gone.
There we go. Elderflower gin and tonic.
Yeah.
See, wasn't it? Didn't quite use up the whole 10 minutes. We have to think of something to talk about. Oh, that's so nice.
That is nice.
I know we always say that.
I know.
But sometimes if we don't say that, it's because it wasn't nice.
No, they are, actually. I don't normally like a gin cocktail, but I do. Now you've started doing cocktails, I quite like a
Sorry,
gin
that's a
cocktail.
bit noisy. Yeah, I've got you onto the gin now, haven't
Yeah,
I?
I know, you have. I'm looking forward to Brighton Gin coming. So, that's all we've got for you this week.
I know, yeah, we're finishing
We're
early
finishing
for the
early.
first time
Yes.
ever. Does anybody have any questions before we decide to...
Have you all got
pop
your
up?
outfits planned for tomorrow? Who's
Yeah.
those of you that are coming?
Nice and simple.
That's
exactly,
it.
Ruth. Yeah, that's what I needed today. Nice and
Yes,
simple.
Claire, we were talking about Tom Daly. We love Tom Daly with his knitting. Did you see his cardigan that came up today? Team GB cardigan.
I liked his dog coat.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, I think it's really good. It keeps him focused. It must be so much sitting around and waiting around, isn't there, to do in those sort of things. So, keeps him focused. We're going to go for gold.
Look forward to seeing the photos tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you, Kathy. Sorry you can't make it.
We're
but
excited to actually have a photographer.
Yeah.
Because,
It'll be really nice, won't it?
it will.
Yeah, loving Tom Daly's knitting. Sally got me to start to follow Tom Daly on Instagram today. I got a bit distracted with the knitting. So we're very much looking forward to tomorrow, and then we've got lots on next week. Do join us for sew-alongs and classes if you can. Have a look at the website. Lots of new stuff on there. What else? That's all. That's it for me.
We've
That's it for me.
run out of
We have
things
run
to
out of
say.
things today. It's been such a busy week. I've got a little bit of a loss. I've really lost my voice from teaching this week because it's been a busy sewing school and sew-alongs every day. So we're just looking forward to having a really lovely day tomorrow and hoping the sun's going to come out.
It's out at the moment. So if it stays.
It is. Helen Seator, thanks for calling us earlier,
Thank you,
Helen.
Helen.
Amy's got to run up and send an email.
Don't know what that postcode is for.
I know, I want to look it up and find out where
I know,
that
I
is.
found that. Yeah,
More than that
bizarre.
people might be turning up looking for a garden party.
I'm very sorry. It's somebody's house.
Oh, never mind, Julie. I'll see you next week for the couture workshop. Looking forward to seeing you then. You make a nice couture sleeve. See you tomorrow, Claire.
Yay!
It's so nice to see everybody.
It will
All
be.
dressed up. So, look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We'll put the pictures up next week, or end of next week.
Whenever we get them.
Because we're getting a photographer, it might take a few days to get the pictures. And we'll let you know how it all went. And we will see you all in a couple of weeks. Do keep in touch. Keep posting your pictures on Mid-Her Sew. I love to see them. And we'll see you all very soon.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.